So guys, patch 1.05 has literally just been released. And basically what we're going to do in this video is go through the patch notes, but we're going to do a condensed version of what I believe is important. Now, there's been a massive patch for zombies, and there's been a bit of tinkering in Blackout, but we are going to solely focus on the multiplayer aspect of the game. So, Nuketown has been added, and a Nuketown playlist that will obviously be something like Nuketown 24/7, so you can play that till your heart is content. It is out only for PlayStation, and Xbox and PC will get this next week as opposed to the month, as they've changed the cycle now. There's a endurance chaos mosh pit, which basically is a prolonged version of your favorite game modes. For example, team deathmatch is for 150 points to get the win, and it's also extended to 15 minutes as opposed to the traditional 10. They've also announced a launch of a daily tier skip in multiplayer and Blackout for all players, and you just simply win a match and earn more merits in Blackouts and multiplayer, and you get bonus tiers in the black market. And speaking of the black market, it is now open. Blackjack shop is now live on the PlayStation 4. It will be open next week for PC and Xbox users. So a quick summary of the gameplay balance in multiple modes in brackets, as they obviously got Blackout as well. This gameplay update focuses on addressing issues that our community has been most passionate about. Ajax has received a nerf, guys. The SMGs, the SG12 strobe light, cold-blooded, and much more. Some of these changes affect multiple modes. We've called out where certain changes only apply to multiplayer, so that's what we're going to focus on. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Submachine Guns, the MX9, adjusted 5-hit kill range up to 6 meters. That's in multiplayer only, and a slight increase in ADS move speed. The GKS, adjusted to 5-hit kill range up to 3 meters, also getting a slight increase in ADS move speed. The Cordite is the same as the GKS, 5-hit kill range up to 3 meters, and again a slight increase in ADS movement speed. The Spitfire increased 6-hit kill range by 3 meters, slightly increased ADS movement speed. So in a nutshell, guys, the SMGs have received another buff because the community has been screaming out for this. Right, assault rifles, the Maddox, slight increased recoil, first and second shot, echo fire operator mod, removed recoil penalty when equipped. The KN57, reduced idle sway, slight increase in 4-hit kill range by 1.5 meters. So that's a slight buff to the KN57, because I do believe that gun is slightly getting overlooked by other guns because it's just not doing what it should do. It's a good gun, but it could be better. The Rampart, reduced idle sway, slight reduction in recoil for the first and the third shot, increased 4-hit kill range by 3 meters. So tactical rifles, there's only the Swordfish, slight reduction in the delay between bursts, reduced idle sway, and the Penta burst operator mod now implements standard burst delay. Oh, and we're moving on to light machine guns now, and they've messed with me Titan. No! The Titan gets reduced ADS speed, increased sprint out time, slightly increased hip fire spread, and stock slightly reduced movement benefits when equipped. So that's definitely a nerf for the Titan, which I get it. I'll hold my hands up. It is a dangerous weapon that definitely needed to be touched by the nerf hammer. So now onto those pesky sniper rifles. The Outlaw, slightly increased fire rate. Oh Jesus. Greatly reduced idle sway, slightly increased ADS speed, updated ADS rechamber animation to make it easier to stay on target. What are you doing, Dave? Recoil now centers more reliably, increased base damage, increased by 10, only affecting shots to kill an already damaged target. In all honesty, I've heard that Outlaw does get hit markers all day long, so I can't really say much there. The SDM added aim assist while hip firing. Jeez, I'm gonna stop making this video already, man. What are they doing? Koshka, recoil now centers more reliable after the first shot. Oh, Vaughn, what are you doing to us? We wanted a nerf and you buffed them again? So shotguns, the SG12 has reduced visual effect of the strobe light operator mod and reduced range at which the strobe light now affects aim assist by 50%. Hallelujah! That is great news. Great news. I'm so happy to be telling you that, guys. Attachment grip 2, reduced flinch mitigation. That will be basically getting those ICR users to get that a bit more recoil and a bit more flinch when they're getting shot. Thank the Lord. Right, guys, onto specialists, and Ajax has been hit hard, and I know I've been shredding with him in the first set of gameplay, but I was only conforming to what was going on around me. People were 9-banging me and I was getting agitated, so I started using him a lot. But Ajax reduced 9-bangs flash effect duration by 25%. Yes! 9-bang is now countered more effectively by the tac mask. Increase bullet spread by 25% in the 45 stance when using the ballistic shield. Ajax turn speed is now properly showed when he is hit by a concussion grenade with the ballistic shield equipped. Resolved an issue that could prevent Ajax from being hit from certain angles from behind when the ballistic shield was equipped. Added a third person sound effect for charges 2 and 3 of the 9-bang. That is absolute brilliant news. So moving on to profit. Improved Tempest accuracy. Tempest charges attached to players will no longer be destroyed by explosives, and they've resolved an issue where the Seeker shot mine could get stuck in a loop on Morocco. Firebreak. The Purifier will now properly damage the strike team. Ruin resolved an issue that could lead to the grapple hook failing to connect to surfaces when a player was moving. In terms of perks, tac mask, increased resistance to 9-bang, concussion grenade and razor wire. Flat jacket, increased resistance to explosive damage. Cold blooded, this is the important one, guys. Increase the delay period before enemy AI will target players during a period of maintained line of sight. This will give players more time to get to cover or to fight back against enemy AI. Dead silence. Dead silence will now suppress player sounds relating to healing, taking fall damage or surfacing while swimming. So in terms of the playlists, we've got the Endurance Chaos Moss Pit, as I've told you about earlier. I'm not going to bore you with the details, guys. I will be linking these down in the description anyway. TDM 150 score limit, Domination 200, Hardpoint 500, Kill Confirm 120, and obviously they've increased the time limits also. In terms of spawns, Team Deathmatch, Arsenal Summit Payload, Domination also has the same free-for-all and hardpoint. In terms of control, they get the same as well. Seaside has had some adjustments, as well as gridlock. And last but not least, my hardcore fans, this one's for you. Team killing a player near their own care package will now reflect damage back to the attacker. This is done to prevent team killing and stealing a teammate's care package. You know who you are. Adjusted health model so that we can now better balance out low damage weapons in hardcore, such as SMGs and pistols. Armor has now been rebalanced for hardcore, impacting a variety of weapons across different ranges. Armor can now effectively counter some weapons by requiring an extra shot, and higher damage weapons can counter armor by overriding its protection. Razor wire no longer does team damage to teammates who melee the razor wire. Resolved an issue where bots would not play a hardcore variant of a mode correctly. So that is a condensed version of the patch notes. Once again, I haven't covered everything. Zombies has had a massive update, 60 plus fixes in that one. We've had plenty to talk about in this one also. Some really juicy bits. The SG12 receiving a massive nerf, and also Ajax finally getting what he deserved. OP, them 9-bangs, hell of annoying. You just can't get away from them. So hopefully now when we play the game, there is actually a way you can get away without somebody getting a guaranteed kill, because they've just tossed a 9-bang around the corner. So pretty good patch from what I've seen, Treyarch. Really appreciate it. Really looking forward to see how the game plays. I will again link the patch notes down in the description for anyone that really wants an extensive look at the patch notes. But guys, let me know what your favourite part of this patch is. Mine is definitely the Ajax nerf. Guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but the like and subscribe button, I hope they took your fancy, and as always guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.